Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Exosonic Show. Is it okay that I feel like I'm at home now with you guys in the stream? Today I'm going to go straight into some level design for the game Soul 3000. Today was a pretty interesting day. God is good, God is at work. And, I'm not perfect. I'm trying to get to a point where I know I need to be. So I just want to say thank you guys for following me, and for those watching, for those lurking, for those that participate, everything in between. Let's go straight into some game development. I'm working on one hidden area model, so I'm gonna continue working on that. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, so not too much narration about this, unless someone out there has questions. I'm just gonna go ahead and start working on this. Hey Koom, how you doing? Yo Koom, what's up? How you doing? How are you, sir? Stream started a little bit late, but I'm here. You're doing great. That's good to hear. I'm not doing so good, Koom, I feel a little bit down today, but I'm glad that you're doing great. The fact that you are doing great actually helps brighten my day. What happened? No, just, I mean, there's stuff that happened, what I'm saying, but, it's just different. It's not complicated or anything, it's just, what could I say, Calm? What could I say, Koom? Koom, all I could say, people is, people are great, and everybody has things that they're dealing with, I guess. I don't know what's going on with the world. I was a manager, for a small period of time, and I would like to think I was a good manager. I think the employees really appreciated me being a manager, and I gave them a ray of hope in a situation that seemed hopeless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. Just gotta focus on how to make it all better now. Amen, brother. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good because, as I said, I'm here with you guys, and it's all worth it. Yeah, I was a manager at one, for like probably like three to 4 months. Just trying to help a friend. It was only a small group of people. It was like maybe 10 to 12 people, and I did one time. Maybe less, I don't know. And I think they're all really. I think they like the fact. I think they like me, all the employees, because I actually went back one time and they were all like, "Oh my gosh, finally you're back," and they're like, once you're here, everything is gonna be good. But I couldn't stay. I didn't even last a week. I mean, when I went back again, it was just, it was just a whole different. It's politics, whatever. It's all good. Just for a small period of time. That's enough about me. How about you? What's going on with you? I'm glad that you feel great. What's up? Not much. You trying to make a better flower? Now, how did that turn out? Now you're making my day. That's why I come on stream here. That's why I do this stuff on stream. You know, many times, Koom, I feel tempted just to not stream and just do all my work quietly like other developers. And then you come along and you talk about, you know, your flower and stuff, and it just makes my day. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty cool. Turn the volume down a bit here. Turn the music down a bit. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's real cool. So far you got as far as the flowers, right? Oh yeah? Oh man, the reason why I laughed a little bit is because I know how that stuff could be really frustrating when you're trying to get it done correct. You should send me your file. Like send me the part in your file that you're struggling with, and then I'll just I'll see if I could do it on stream. We could collaborate on stream right now. Nick and Koom, the dynamic duo. Yeah. For sure. Let's go. I'm just doing level design today. I'm not doing any shenanigans. I'm not doing no 1 hour dragons or any freeform stuff. I'm just doing straight level design. Like I used to do in the past on the stream. I'm just taking it kind of a little easier today, guys. I'm not gonna be jumping back and forth too much. Other than, you know, if Koom sends me something, I'll check it out. Oh, thank you so much, man. That means a lot. Man, you're really encouraging. I really got to do something really nice for you. We'll see in time. Once things get to a point. I think like I did that in the past. I kind of jumped ahead and I like give. You know, I didn't really have the money at the time, but I did it anyway. Give some subscriptions, and nobody, like, people stopped watching me with this because I gave them the subscriptions. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I gave out some subscriptions. You know, and it actually cost me a little bit of change. And as soon as I gave them out, like the next day, like my viewership went from like maybe like 5 to 0. Like all the people I give the subscriptions to, they just stop watching. I don't know, maybe like by me doing that, it made them feel committed to watch, and they just didn't like that. So I was like, you know what, I'm not doing that. You know, I'm not doing that anymore. It was such a waste of money, especially with somebody who doesn't have a whole lot. At least not right now. I mean, if the game sells, and I'll probably have like tons of money to like blow and nothing but you know, blow on anything I could think of, but for now, you know, every little penny kind of matters. I'm glad you find that amusing, man. Like, it is funny. in true form and fashion, when you're doing this kind of work, anytime you make a solid object like this, you don't want this in engine. You just want the parts that you could see in engine. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing a rough thing. I'm gonna do, because we actually did like a concept art on this thing here. Yeah, we did some concept art in this, and let's see here. Separate this. I try my best, Koom, to not be a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? And I try to take all the good aspects from how I grew up and where I grew up, and try to be different. You know, basically. So, yeah, that's that. I wonder if I could tell you a little bit what happened today. I eventually told my wife, and she kind of, you know, she looked like she might have been tired of me talking about it. When I told her the end, she started to laugh, but she got it. But it's all good. Probably let's leave that alone. Yeah, no, I mean, exactly. If it influenced me, you know, it should be for the better, not for the worst, right? You know, what? I have to say, you know, I have to thank the Lord Jesus, because if it wasn't for me, like going to church, you know, reading the Bible, trying to find God on my own, I'd probably be a very different person. You know, probably a not so nice person, like most people. You know, like most people are kind of pissed off and cynical, and yeah. I try my best not to be like that, to be honest. I try to be very optimistic. Okay, enough sappiness. You know, enough sappiness. Let's focus on the work at hand. It's like, gosh, that developer comes on Twitch and he mopes all the time. This guy, like, he comes on and he mopes. He's like, oh, woe is me. Yeah, DM you. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm cool. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, let's bring out some concept art. I have some concept art of what this thing looks like. That's how a lot of Twitch streamers are. So I'm not breaking tradition then. Oh man. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm not too far off. I'm not too far gone. Let's take a look at that concept art. Oh boy, it's really hot here in the U.S. You know, here in New York, it's like there's like a small heat wave going on, and it's a really hot summer. I'm one of those people that are, you know, I was born in the sun. I was born in the Caribbean, so you know the heat don't bother me as much. But literally, like, because of like the kind of person that I am, I kind of overthink things, because I think like I'm a little bit of a nerd. I'm a little bit technical in my thought process, and like I deduce things. I break things down too much. So like, okay, she said this to me that way because she obviously think I'm like this, and I go through all that in my head like over and over and over until like I find a solution, and it's not good, you know. So, what was my point again? Oh man. So yeah, so like, anyways, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So I have a kind of over analytical mind, I guess, for the wrong things. It's gotta be about programming, sir. That's all that matters. Do you know different programming part? Do you know the fundamentals of programming? Do you know how to use arrays? How to use dictionaries, sir? That's cool. You're a programmer. I'll try to snooze some ads here. Can you explain? Can you explain to me the different things? Do you know all the programming paradigms? Like in Godot, there's a series that talk about the different basic the different bases that you could use for programming. So like, what is what is dictionaries? What is like I pretty much understand arrays. Like I understand like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. There's a stupid yellow jacket here and I killed him. I should have just taken him and threw him outside. Oh my gosh, guys. Why did I do that? It was a reaction. It was like crawling on my arm. Okay. Yeah, send me the textures. Oh, how do you what? I know about arrays a little bit. What do you actually use dictionaries for? Like, what's a dictionary? Like, how do you make one? What can you use a dictionary for? Is it like dictionary in the sense of the real world? Like, you want to find out the meaning of something? You look in a dictionary. The meaning of a word. Or is it just a place to hold data, or what? Okay, here we go. We get into where is that image? Here it is. This is the image we created the other day. I'm gonna try to make the grass part right here. I'm gonna make it full of dirt, and we're gonna fix this. We're gonna make so right now in the model, and then we're gonna actually do an actual game mesh later if I get to that point. So right now this is all just pretty pictures, and this river is not as interesting as this river here. It's kind of meanders, so we're gonna make this kind of grassy dirt section. I'm gonna make some dirt, then we're gonna, in the engine I use a thing to make grass and all that. So this is how we're gonna do that here in Blender. I'm gonna check Coom's file also. That's the other thing. Right, I know about arrays. Yep, array, integer, character. A dictionary is more complex. Is a more complex array. That's what I was wondering. Like, it almost feels the same. where it allows you to store data dynamically. Okay, so the data could change in and out, so you can easily add more, remove, change. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's not that what your type is boring. It's literally today took a toll on me, like emotionally. Not emotionally, but like mentally or something. I don't know, maybe both. I don't know anymore, guys. But they're a good idea to use unless you have big data group. Okay. So you need that big data, apocalyptic data. Okay, I'm gonna make a little section here for the grass. I'm gonna duplicate this, like so. Let's get some funky colors happening. I'm gonna slice this up, so let's go to the top view. Because arrays faster, but they are not good idea. Okay, unless so arrays. Yeah, I've been using. I think I use an array, couple arrays here and there. I'll probably be using a lot more arrays in code here. What's another important coding thing for what that you can see? What's another coding paradigm or whatever? Another coding tool, another fundamental coding tool that you think like games, like a game developer would utilize in a game. Where is this? Oh, that's that. Definitely ID. I definitely recommend sticking with arrays unless you notice that working with your data is slow. Okay. Yeah, so far I've been using, I think I use an array here and there. Yeah, object-oriented programming in game dev, they use object-oriented programming and state machines. Right, yeah. State machines. Yeah, they use state machines for animations. You know, is there another fundamental, like you can make a state machine in code, right? Now Kuma's gonna be like, dude, you're making a game and you don't know any of this? I'm just asking. I mean, bisect. I'm gonna make I'm gonna split this mesh so I can get into the grass. Is this thing for real? Come on. This should not be that slow. What is it doing? Is it playing? It was playing animation while I was cutting the. It was literally playing the playhead. Oh, come on. Blender. Okay, there we go. What just happened? Come on. This should be simple. Bisect. Here. Like so. Okay, here we go. Better. Here, cool. Let's see here. Right? Here, in program state machines. Yep. You have to know how things are sent and received from the register. Right. L1 and L2 caches. That's memory? L1 and L2, right? I think I remember seeing that. I'm talking about memory, like caches. There's the and L1 and L2 caches here. Yep, I remember seeing that when I put together a computer L1 and L2. Yep. But all that low level stuff is just to have a good performance. Okay, okay. Or memory is accessed, right? Oh my gosh. I should totally hire you. But in order to do that, the game has to sell. Then I can hire you for like part. I can hire you for like part 2 of the game. It's like finally could hire one of my followers to help. One of the followers of the stream. That'll be pretty sick, right? I mean, sick as in terms of cool, being cool. That'd be pretty cool. You suck at game dev, really? But you know all that stuff. You'll be creating art. You'll just be strictly like just strictly programming. Yeah, I'm learning too. You know, I'm learning too. Yeah, it'll feel hard. You know, we're all learning. I don't think anybody has arrived. You know, there may be somebody out there who has arrived. You know, I don't know what his name is, but maybe. You limit trigonometry. But isn't like trigonometry is like to do with geometry? That's geometry, right? So what are you doing with that? You trying to like learn low level OpenGL or Vulkan stuff? Trigs, yeah, for rotation. Yeah, like Euler angles or whatever they call it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like Euler. I think that's what they call it. There was a write-up, I remember Soft Image. It had a guy who was the main developer for that program that I used to use. He got into like this big thing about Euler angles with Soft Image and all that. It was crazy. Yeah, matrices, vector 3D math. Okay, yep. So like lattices and all that, right? Like, you know, yeah, I got you. Vector 3D math. Yeah, Euler angles. No, I'm saying yeah and all that. Not that I know all of this stuff. It's just, you know, I just heard about this stuff, right? Yeah, Pythagorean theorem. Yeah. Is it just like was our, oh my gosh. You guys gonna laugh at me. R over 22 or something. Oh my gosh, what is that again? It's radius. It's pi r squared, right? Is that what it is? Pythagoras theorem. You just don't feel confident yet. Maybe if I reach a ways, I'll reach out. You know, let's just say that. You know, we could talk outside of stream. You know, because there's a whole thing. You know, when you're doing game development, if somebody helps you significantly in it and they happen to not get as much money, then there's problems. I don't want problems, so I'm trying my best to do as much of it myself. But I'm trying to learn also, right? It's not just about money and stuff. I mean, I haven't gotten a cent yet, so it's not like I'm rolling in dough. I'm just saying it. I just saw stories about that stuff. like the story about Fez, you know, and Phil Fish, you know. I think he was working with a guy who was like a real good programmer, and I think Phil Fish was the graphics guy, and then the programmer guy kind of bailed on him, and then when Fez released, like, well, Fez was about to release, then the programmer was like, "Hey, that's all my code" or something, and it was and then I think Phil had to rewrite all the code, and it took him even more time. It was just a whole thing, you know. It was a documentary I watched some years back. It's pretty good. I think it was kind of like indie game or something. I don't know, indie something or the other. I don't even think Fez was such a huge hit. I think Fez was decent enough. It was a decent to moderate successful game. Maybe I think maybe it was a huge hit for Phil. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Fez did. We'll be calculating angles on the high seas. Army matey. I got you. Okay, so I did all that to get this with some overlap. Okay, let's see if we can get some of this. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that file that Koom sent me real quick before we move on to any kind of trying to fix this up into that over there. Okay, I'm downloading it now. Let's take a look here. Okay, I'll wait until you're actually back on the walls on the outside. Or are they out? Okay, let me take a look. I told you left. Hold on. Let's go here. Man, I haven't heard from ex Nikki like forever. She used to talk a lot.
Hello there.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. Let's go ahead and save this. Good start. It's a good start. Okay, let's open that file up. This is already saved, so we're gonna go open. We'll go onto the desktop. To the desktop. Where is it? Oh, it's an OBJ, that's why. Okay, why are they in red, green, and blue? Okay, yeah, no, that's just okay. So I don't know if you know, like Blender, you could like tell Blender to give every object in the scene a random color. It's this little option up here. You just have to click, and under color it has random color. Okay, you send me the blend. It's okay, I could open the OBJ, but yeah, send me the blend file. It's all good. I'll wait. So that's what it's doing. So like under viewport shading, you could tell it to give, you could choose random and it'll give everything a random color, or you could go single and go back to gray. But I want to see the different segments because I'm about to fix the middle segment up so it looks like this grass element here in the concept art. This grass element right here. Yeah, sure, no problem. Let me know when you get there. Oh snap! Look who we have. We have King Dumili. What's up, King? How you doing? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I think it's Demuli. Demuli. Yeah, that's how you say that. King Demuli, what's up? Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it now. Okay, here we go. Download that. Looking good. Let's put that onto the desktop here. Onto the desktop. Get rid of that OBJ. Man, whew. Guys, I'm sorry guys, I got a headache. Oh my gosh. I almost pronounced it correctly. So I'm not pronouncing the name correctly. King Diamuli. The Italian language, and here it pronounced. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. That's funny, Koom. You get put your fingers together and you pronounce it. Okay, let me go to Google. Let me take your advice, King. Let me take your advice and go to Google and let's get it. You know what? Why don't King let X Nikki say it? See if she's gonna pronounce it. Type it and type it so that X Nikki could say it. You know how to do that, right? Let X Nikki pronounce your name. I'll turn the volume down here on the music. Let's see how X Nikki is gonna say it. Why go to Google Translate when we got X Nikki?
King Diamuli.
Oh, King Diamuli. King Diamuli. Did she say it correctly? Oh wow, you see, there you go. You should use X Nikki to talk from now on. She speaks Italian. She's supposed to be Japanese, guys. Well, kind of maybe American Japanese or something. I don't know. She's something. X Nikki is a hot blonde. I'm just joking. Okay, let's go to the desktop here. Let's open your. Let's stop screwing around
King
here.
Dei Muli or Asanda Guardando la stream di XSINICK 3000 Ciao cum va tutto bene?
Wow. What's her backstory? I don't know. I hope she has a backstory. Some stuff was said wrong. Okay. Yeah, I figured that. She got her name right. Okay. Brizik. Oh, okay. So you took some advice here and you broke that up. That's good. Let's see here. Let's see what you got. You know I like poking around on your files. Oh, you're gonna send me the brick? Okay. I rather poke around at other people's files on stream than to work on my stuff on stream. It's less stress, less pressure. You know, I've spent like how long have I been streaming? Like probably like 2 years now. For 2 years, guys, I've been streaming work. On the arcade mode of Guilty Gear. Are you? Who's the last? Is it Guilty Gear X or just straight up Guilty Gear? Straight up Guilty Gear? Really? I think I used to play Guilty Gear X. Man, I love that game. Guilty Gear X2. Wow. That's so cool. I like to play I used to like to use Potemkin. You know Potemkin? Okay. Oh, this is a brick. Nice. Yeah, let me see if I can download that here. Save image. Okay, and this is for the arches. The straight one is for the arch. Let's see. Very good. Very good. Yeah, you should be whipping up a storm from all this. Hold on. Save images. Okay, here we go. Let me see what I could do for you. Cool, I'll probably set you up a little bit here and we'll get this rolling. Ooh, 2 more messages. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, the straight one I made is for the arches. Yep, would be nice. And straight. Yep, the straight one is applied to the main 01. Okay, I gotcha. And the regular one and the name of the material. Okay, that's main. Cool, you put me to work here, but I like it. Is that so wrong? Main 01. There you go. Main and main 01. Wow, look at your node network, man. Very cool. I like to see complex node networks. Something like that. You hate who so much? You hate the last boss so much? Who's the last boss of Guilty Gear X2? Can you post a picture of him? Is he cheap? That's why you hate him so much? Cool, I'm going to organize your file here a little bit so I could do something with it and send it back to you. This is more fun than me doing anything else right now. So I'm having fun doing this. Let's see, don't save. Okay, I'm going to organize Coom's file here in a folder. I should just have a Coom folder. That's what's happening. Oh, you hate Potemkin? Why do you hate Potemkin? Really? Oh, is he not? He's the last boss? Potemkin is the last boss of Guilty Gear. What? There's people out there probably saying like, what are they talking about? We're talking about a game called Guilty Gear. X, guys. I used to play it a while back. I used to like to play the yeah, he's Russian. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Potemkin. You're sweating so much. Good thing you're not over here in New York because it's a heat wave going on here. It's pretty hot. Okay, guys. So I have other sets of cool stuff. So after we do this, just remind me of this after we look at Coom stuff and have fun with it. And I send it off to Coom. We're going to look at some models here that I downloaded from the game Warframe. I want to see what their geometry looks like. Okay. Is New York worse than Trinidad? Well, New York's heat is different than Trinidad heat. For weather, yeah, I would say so. I would say the heat in New York is like, because I live upstate New York, right? It's kind of more of a still heat. You don't get much breeze, so it's just hot and hot. So I only could imagine what the Midwest of the U.S. is like. It's probably crazy, right? So you don't get a lot of breeze and stuff. But in Trinidad, there's a lot of heat, but you get a lot of breeze, and you get clouds. There's a lot of cloud cover, breeze, and you could go to the ocean. You get ocean breeze. You get all that stuff. In the middle of Trinidad, though, it's your sweating code of Potemkin is having you play really hard. That's why. Okay, guys. So after we do Coom stuff, we're gonna check out some Warframe meshes, and after that, I'll continue working on my thing. After that, right? I just need a mental break from from the day, guys, and you guys are helping me do it. So I'm gonna close this down for now, and let's have some fun here with Coom's cool castle. I wish you good luck. I wish I had tips for you. I'm gonna look this up. Potemkin is not the last. Hold on here. I'm not that I'm saying you're lying. I'm just saying I gotta look it up because I haven't played Guilty Gear. X2. You got this. Yeah, I just like to play Bridget. Yeah, not that I'm seeing her. I still like to play this. I used to play Potemkin and Bridget. This character right here. Bridget has a complex story. I wouldn't talk about it here on air. But King Dumili, you probably know what I'm talking about if you play Guilty Gear. You probably know a little bit about Bridget there. Using Slayer. Is Slayer the main guy? I forget all the people. Slayer, whereas this guy here. No, that's Soul Bad Guy. Ah, yeah, Soul Bad Guy. I remember now. Man, the names in this thing is so cool. Potemkin, Soul Bad Guy, Bridget. Hold on. Go to get X boss. Last boss. I don't know, man. I don't think it's Potemkin. Anyway, Slayer, playing Slayer. Let me search it up. Guilty Gear X2 Slayer. This is Slayer. Battleship Potemkin. Yeah. Wait a minute. Is that Battleship Potemkin? Is a Russian film? I didn't know that. I heard of that film in film school. Battleship Potemkin. People are talking about that. Is that an anime? Oh, this guy here. I remember this guy. He's kind of magical, like Constantine or something. Yeah, I remember this guy. Oh man, I missed this game. I'm gonna look up Battleship Potemkin, but I think it's just a regular film, right? Let's look it up real quick. Battleship Potemkin. Here you go. This is it. Wow, that's so cool. Look at these posters, huh? I mean, this is probably like a modern poster, but it's probably more like this. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely heard of that movie. Did you see it? Is it good? I don't know if I could stand to watch something like. Well, maybe I'll have to watch something like that later. Yeah. When your head is banging from the day, like today, you know, would you guys wait while I to go get a cup of coffee before I jump into this coolness here? I have a feeling if like I go to make a cup of coffee, viewership will go from 4 to 0. The radioactive bear has never-ending coffee. The real guy don't. All right, let's get to it. Enough screwing around. Okay, so I'm gonna select that. I'm gonna load in the brick that you have. I think that's it there. Lovely. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Up first.
Blue coffee.
Blue coffee. Yeah. Oh, woo coffee. Yeah. Okay, so we got. I'm just gonna jump in. Let's jump into this one and see what this looks like with the straight arches. This cool straight. Ah, I see what you're talking about now. You're running into little problems here with the little arches and that kind of thing. Yeah, that happens. I see what you're saying. So cool. If I just do one of the arches, right? Then you could just duplicate it. Then you could duplicate it for the rest. Let's select one arch. You apply to all, you assume. Okay, let me see what's going on here. So let's go to UV editing. Okay, let's get the UV editing back. Let's get it back up in basics. Back. Okay. That's the way I rap, guys. Potemkin is being mean to you? Yeah, the last boss. Oh, I think I Potemkin randomly. Yeah. Yeah, he could be tricky. He does a flick. He does a kind of like a flick with his finger that could destroy you. Okay, so looking at this, let's take a look. Yeah, so when you're doing arches, you really wanna take your time with them, because once you start stretching arches, like everything goes haywire. Let me see. Yeah, I just brought the UV editor back in, so it will be there in your file when I send it back to you. Oh, that's alright. Oh, you did this in Blender 4.1? Sorry. It's all good. It should be able to convert back. Oh man, I'm so tempted to rebuild your arch, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it. Don't rebuild the arch, Nick. Stop. Don't rebuild. Okay, so alright. Check this out. So when you do arches, when you're doing arches, they gotta be kinda perfect, kinda. So like the way that you did it here, this is part. This might be part of your problem because once you have like I'll show you what I mean. Okay, let's jump in here. All right, so you see how this edge here, you saw this edge here is kind of tilted like this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, when you have edges tilted like that, like for some reason it kind of screws things up a little bit, and then the bottom here is kind of slightly stretched. And I think you did a good job because you don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah, I mean when you're creating this stuff, right? You just want to make the geometry and you just want things to work. And I get that. I get it. I think you did a good job. You know, but once you get like, say like you lay this out, right? This is how I do stuff, right? Right? You could say, Nick, screw you. I'm not gonna change. I like the way I do it. You know, nothing is wrong with that either. But I'm gonna let you know how I would do it. So you see like how you lay out your arches like this, and this looks great laid out. Now this is where the work comes in, right? Now you got to go back, right? You got to go back and you got to make a proper arch based upon the arches that you've done. And because these arches are repeating, you need to make just one arch, right? So I'll show you how to do that, right? And then everything, then the UVs will line up properly. Because if I try to line the UVs up with this, it's still gonna be kind of a little weird. But you know what? I'm gonna line it up with what you have just to make you feel happy right now, and then I'll show you how I would do it. Okay, so let's see. Because you're probably gonna be like, this I shouldn't have give XSI Nick anything because it's like you think he knows everything or so. I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. I'm having fun, guys. Telling you. So this is I selected all Coom's things here. So all these UV, all these things here. Alright, so if you wanna say like I selected all this, right? And you wanna see the UVs and stuff, you gotta select this little thing. I'll zoom into it. See this thing up here? Oh, come on. You see this button right here? This is what trips people up with the UV editor. So I was waiting for somebody to follow some of the videos and then ask me like what's going on. So you see that button right there with the two arrows going opposite directions? Those are like very important. Right? Oh my gosh, this is so loud. Hold on, guys. Everything is loud when you have a slight headache. Yep, you never knew. Right, Blender is very deceptive. This is some of the small things that make some people really kind of don't like Blender, but I like Blender because of them. Right? So don't feel anyhow. You know, I mean, this is like inside. This is like stuff that tutorials normally don't show you, right? But they do it anyway, right? I'm gonna show you. So that button there, I'll tell you what that button does. That button is telling you that, hey, I want to sync my selection. Whatever I select in the 3D viewport, I wanted to select those UVs in the UV editor and in the UV window. And when you click on it and you turn it into the different icon, then you're telling it, I don't want the selection to sync at all. When I mean sync, have them match up. So I'll show you what I mean. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in and do it. I have to zoom out. So you guys, I don't know how. Hopefully, you guys could see it. All right. So right here, I'm gonna updating Steam. Did I launch Steam? What? Get out of here. Anyways, so I'm gonna click that button, right? So now that button is clicked. So everything, notice, everything that I've selected here is gonna be selected over here. So if I select this little polygon right here, right? Select that little, on this arch. Oh boy. I select that polygon on this arch, it's gonna show me the UV for it right here. If I select this other one, then it's gonna go there. Select this one here, it's gonna go there. That one there is gonna go there. Step 2, start Steam. Yep. I probably clicked the button by accident when it was magnified. Okay, so that's what this thing toggled on, right? Having it, that's just so that you guys know. You don't need it on, but it's good to know that whatever you select here, it could be selected over here. Why is that important? Well, if I just want to select this arch by itself instead of all the arches, all I have to do is put my mouse over and you press the L key, and the L key selects elements, right? L for elements. So you put your mouse over what you want selected and you press L, it's going to select the entire object inside of, it's going to select the element inside of the object. And because I have this thing turned on, it's going to select all the UVs in the UV editor to do with that, right? So I just want to interfere with this, right? So I'm going to press G now in here. I'm going to grab those and put them to the side. I just want to deal with this one arch, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to unwrap this again. So because I have this selected and I have this selected here, I'm going to press U in the viewport over here and press unwrap, and it's going to unwrap this. It's going to unwrap this arch. Right, so if we come here, this is the arch unwrapped right here. Right now, whatever the size of the texture that you're using, right, whatever the UVs are going to stretch to that size. Yep. Yeah, the top one are front faces, right? And the sides are the bottom. Okay, I got you. Yep, that's what you did. You separated them. That's good. So check this out. Some UV editors allow you to see the tiled version of this, like this tiled, right? I wouldn't get into that. Nick, I was correct about unwrapping along chords. It's based direction. Oh, okay. It's base's direction based on the last selected face. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, that's great. Okay, so if you select the end one, then it will all work. Okay, that's great. I was gonna make a point about the size of textures, right? So the way you loading in this texture here, this is great to do this, but I'll give you guys a little secret, right? Whenever you're doing UV editing, you want everything on a square. It'll just make your life easier, because when you unwrap in almost all programs, whether it be 3D Studio Max or Blender or Maya, when you unwrap like this, it loves to stretch the UVs to the dimensions of whatever picture you have here. And what that does, it makes the UVs skewed, right? It makes the UVs like stretched out. It stretches out the image, right? And that's a big no-no in graphics. You don't want to stretch stuff, right? You want stuff to be the correct size. Like I'll give you an example. And Koom, I'm not knocking you, I'm just explaining something. I think what you did here is great. But say like, I'm just giving an example. Say like I was in an architecture, like I was at work, right? Like where I used to work before. And I was to show them this wall, right? Like this. The architects would be like, why are those bricks so long? We don't make bricks that long. You know, that's what they're going to say, right? Because what happens is that whatever the size of the images is going to stretch the UVs. So to get away from that, you put all your textures in a square, right? And that's a trick, and one, that's a trick for keeping things proper proportioned, and also it's good for game engines. Right, game engines love square images. If you look at almost all the games that you have, if you ever like try to look at the files that come with that game, I don't know how you'll do that if you rip it or something. You'll see that all the images are square images. So you have like the square images go like 64 by 64 pixels, and then you double that 124 by 120, sorry, 128 by 128, then you double that to 256 by 256, then you double that to we will see later in Warframe. Maybe, yeah, maybe yeah. I'm gonna load the Warframe things. I'm sorry. Yeah, I might. Yeah, if I'm saying anything to make you feel anyhow, cool, just let me know. But I'm just explaining things as I see them, because like not all the time people explain stuff like this. Like I had to learn all this stuff and stuff. So like this brick texture, I think this is a perfect square. So this is great, right? This is 1024 by 1024. So this is great. So your bricks are not long. They're probably perfect sized and everything. Because that's the size. That's the proportion here. But I was just using an example. I'm not saying that they're long. I'm just saying that, you know, I was just using an example, right? So in order to get this proper, you'd have to put this on. You have to put this on a square image, right? That's basically what you're gonna have to do, right? But you don't have to, right? But it's good to know that that's why things are stretched. Um, no. This is good. This is good. I'm saying these bricks are good, right? These bricks are good. This one here, right? When you just have these textures here, it could create. If you don't understand, are long bricks that unusual? I think this is cool. They look a little long, but you know, there could be a little stretch in the image. I'm not sure what's going on. You know, you can look for standard size of bricks and stuff, but this is fine. You know, forget what I said. I was just explaining some stuff. It has nothing to do with your file here. I was just using it as an example. I love to do that, by the way. This here could be on a square image, right? But it's not on a square image, right? This image is long, right? This is a long image, right? So this is where you could have your problems, right? But let's just say you get this and the client is like, hey, don't change this, just use this, right? So that's what we're gonna do. But I'm letting you guys know that this is not the easiest way to work with this stuff, but you could still work with it. Okay, so when you see me do stuff, that's why. Okay, so let's go now. So I'm not gonna rebuild your arch. I'm gonna take what you did, right? And you said walking it is based upon the last one you have selected. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna walk it up. Excuse me, I'm using soft image terms here. Walking the mesh. It's not called walking here. It's called what is it called here? It's called straightening or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna select. So this is the last one here, right? That's what you said. Okay, so let's grab that. All right, so that's this here. Right, so I'm gonna do the straighten thing and see if that works. So U for UV, and then they're gonna go here, follow active polygon, average length. Did it? Is that what it did? Is that it? Even. Oh, you could go even. Oh, okay, that's nice. You could change it to even length. Okay, that's not bad. So this is what it did. Okay, so I'm gonna take these and push these to the side, because these we don't really see these. We just see in the front ones for now. Oh man, yeah guys, I definitely got a headache. I'm sorry. See here, grab. I just need like a cup of coffee or something. I think today had me stressed out, like, oh boy. So basically, guys, you know, I'll just let you guys know. I'm just kind of working like a, you know, just like a kind of little menial kind of job for the time being, you know, and yeah, oh my gosh, just, some people just make things harder than they need to be. Okay, let's come here. Grab Y. God willing, things are gonna change a little bit. All right, so let's scale this up. All right, I'm gonna scale it on. Okay, so this is another thing that I do, also, guys. I'm talking a little bit low because I have a headache, guys. So let's see here. So I'm gonna select the 2D cursor. Okay, so the 2D cursor is right at that point. So I'm telling the. Okay, that's good. So I'm telling it to scale from this point here. What kind of coffee do I drink? I don't. I just drink regular coffee with lots of like milk and sugar in there. not too much sugar, but lots of milk. I'm more of a latte guy. So I more do lattes. You know, I'm not like a heavy black coffee drinker or anything like that. You know, it's like I think it's like a Colombian blend or something. I'm not sure. Whatever the weakest coffee is, that's what I drink. And just a little bit goes a long way with me. I don't need a whole lot. So look at what I'm doing here, Koom. So notice I brought the brick here. The face here, I'm gonna move it. I'm just kind of trying to put it so you can see it properly. I put it like right here by the mortar, between the mortar here. Right? Because you kind of want the same thickness of the mortar, but there's some white in here. So I'm, you know, let me try to do it properly and stop screwing around here, guys. Okay, so I just did that right there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna proportion. If you notice, I took these vertices here. When you walk, because when it did the straightening, it actually had these skewed, and that's not what you want, right? You don't want these skewed like that. You want them like, you want everything straight like a ladder like this, with the point straight. So I'm gonna scale it now. I'm gonna scale it so that the thickness of this reaches the brick. So I'm gonna scale. Okay. I'll show you how I straighten it in a minute. Again. Right, so notice how the brick is like that, so that's kind of wrong. Let's see what's going on here. Right, so you can yeah, so like the brick is kind of weird because remember I told like I just fix it with the arch. Your brick looks kind of weird because the arch is not done up in a way that allows it to flow properly. It's done in a decent way. Like it's like, if you look at the top of the arch here, it looks kind of alright, right? It's longer on the outside, yeah, and smaller inside, yeah, kinda. But what's messing it up is like this part here where it's stretched. Like, remember I showed you. So like, I will show you how I'm just fixing it up with what you have rather than me rebuilding it, because I don't want you to get angry with me. But I'll show you my way after. This is great though. I mean, like I think you're doing a good job, and keep up the good work, man. Like, for real. Like the people, like everybody that comes on here is such a rock star with what they do, man. Like, I learn from you guys all the time. And no one person knows everything, right? I'm gonna make this brick as thick as the bricks on the wall. So I'm gonna scale them so that the general thickness look like the ones on the wall. Excuse me. Okay, so that looks kind of like that thickness here looks like the thickness on the wall. So the reason why you get this kind of, it looks wavy like this, is because you need to subdivide it more or these points here need to be proper. So if I just do a subdivision, let's see that kind of tries to straighten it a little bit, or you can try to subdivide it this way, and that straightens it even better. Look at that. See, I subdivided that and it just straightened the brick. If you look at the waviness here, yeah, I'll show you my way in a minute here. Look at that. My way is not too far from what you did. I would just do one more extra step because you're already there. I mean, I think you know, as I said, I think you're already there. Now this is another trick, guys. Once sometimes you subdivide these things, you get the bricks nice and straight. And I'm sure this will be more than enough for you. The subdivide modifier work? No, don't do that, because subdivide modifier would subdivide everything. You just wanna subdivide it. Like, alright, let me see if I can show you this really clear. If you notice how this is bent here, if you do the subdivide, it will subdivide a whole bunch, and I guess it will work. I guess, but it's easier just to do Control R and do a loop cut and just click it in the middle there, and the brick will straighten out like so. See? The brick will straighten out. Yeah, so this is looking pretty good, man. Look, I put your bricks on your arch. You know, I didn't do the other side, but this will probably work for what it is you want to do. You know, don't worry about my zany ways. You know, I'll have you doing like 3 or 4 extra things, you know, and if this is all you want and this works for you, you know, that's great, man. You know. Yeah, this might be all you want. Okay, I'll show you in a minute here. But look at this. This is fine. Look, you have your arch with your brick. Let's zoom in so we could see it. You know, so this is good enough. You know, I mean, sometimes I tend to, you know, guys out there, I just want you guys to know, sometimes I tend to overcomplicate things, and I'm trying my best not to be like that. I know it annoys a lot of people, especially like where I worked today. I probably came across annoying, but yeah. Anyways, yeah. So check that out. So that looks great, man. Good work. I love your projects. You know, like you was trying to do a knight, and now you're doing a castle, and man, can't wait to see what else you come up with, man. Like, for real. Let's see here. Let's go into let's drop a little shading on this, put a little ambient occlusion action. There you go. Now you could see it. Oh, it's a slight little bit, a smidgen of ambient occlusion goes a long way. A smidgen of ambient occlusion goes a long way, goes a long way. Okay, and what I would do, I would copy this one arch. If you notice, I didn't really do anything to the sides here. If do you want me to fix the sides here? I could do that. It's not a big deal. Well, kinda. Let's try to fix it. Kuma, I'll do it just for you. Whoa! Look at this here. Wow, that's all screwed up. So let's go ahead and let's unwrap that. Alright, so we just have just that there. So we look, we got them back. We got them back. You starting to give up? Is Potemkin giving you that much trouble? Or is the last boss, or whoever it is? A light beam, yup. Starburst. This is really relaxing doing this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do the I just selected the outside ones here. Right, so what has to happen when you're doing this kind of brick, right? The mortar lines here has to actually wrap around to make this side here. I mean, this might be too accurate for some people, but this is the kind of stuff I had to do all day, every day without stop. Okay, so let's go here and let's go ahead and what was that thing we was using again? Follow line or something, I don't know. Press U, follow active quad on just that one. Now, if you notice, it does that same stupid kind of thing, right? This is where you gotta pay attention, right? So this is how now we could go into doing the manual version. Yeah, should I also make sure that there's no bricks on the main wall hitting the arch? Yeah, you see, like now you started really getting into construction and how this stuff is really made. Ah, there you go. Nah, I think you're fine. I think what you're doing is fine. You'll be getting too much into what they call too much into the weeds. I'll be too, it'll slow you down with your project. But, take it from me. I mean, I slow myself down with my projects, as you guys could see every day, every stream. Getting too detailed, or like not focusing or whatever. I don't know. I probably should get that coffee before I hold on here. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm gonna select these vertices along here. There you go. So this is the manual way. This is the way I used to do it before we do that fancy one. This way, alright, the way I'm about to show you how to straighten these things is very easy, and if you want to do it, if you want to have like a surefire way to straighten these arches, this is how you do it. You select one row of vertices on one side, then you press S for scale, then X to scale along the X-axis, and then press 0, right, to straighten it out, and then G to grab, then press X again, and then move it aside, like that. Then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna look at the mouse, look at the shortcuts here, right, guys? So you're gonna select that. Select that. Control Shift. Select that row. Then press S for scale, X, 0. And it'll straighten that out. Oh, look at that. Grab X and bring that over there. Right now, what you're gonna do, you're gonna bring this point down. This row of vertices, you're gonna bring it down to this point here. So grab Y, and you don't have snap on in here. Where's the snap? Man, where's all this stuff? I felt like something was missing in here. Yeah, you're like, there's something missing in here. Whatever. Grab. Let's go Y. We don't need no stinky snap. Nah, I think you're supposed to have snap, like a snap thing in here, and it's like it's gone somehow. Hold on. Let's go to vertice. I'm not sure what's going on in here. Is this a UV editor? Okay, tab. You're supposed to have snap in here. What's the big deal? Anyways, forget that. Okay, so you notice how I straightened this part here with this part, right? Now you're gonna select back this this row of vertices here, right? You're gonna put your 3D cursor here, hold Shift, and then right click to bring your 3D cursor right on that point, and we're gonna scale these so that all this straightens up to this. So this is how you manually do that follow straighten thing, right? So I'm gonna bring it up so this part here straightens up with that part. But what we could do it in increments, right? So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna go line by line, right? So we're gonna scale until this line straighten up, so that line there, right? Then we're gonna deselect that. We're gonna scale the other line here, bring that back down, so that's kind of straight like that. Deselect that. Scale X. Scale Y. Straighten. Okay, you want straight quads like that. Scale Y. Copy and paste the Y value. It might bring everything to 0. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, if you could, if you know, whatever ways you could see to do this better, go right ahead. You know, I normally just eyeball just to get it happening real quick. But yeah, you could put the values in. I think these are fine. COI. As I said, you know, everybody has a cooler and better, more efficient way than my way. My way is the artsy fartsy way. But it gets the job done. And then later, sometimes later I do automated stuff. You know, I just like to see things happen. It's just over time when you work on a job doing this kind of stuff. Like in the end, you just want to see something happen. You know, by the end of the hour, the end of the day, you need to have something in your hand. You can't be like working on a solution. You just need to actually have the solution. You know. And sometimes a little bit of manual is okay. And then other times you need, you know, to get it. You could probably write a plugin that'll like probably interpret this somehow. Alright, so this is what I got. I got a straight thing like that. And that's the side, right? So watch. Select that. If we go back, we select this. It will show us what we have selected. Right, and that's just this outer edge. We'll come in here. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the other bad thing about that is that when you have this like that, it likes to think, so you need to make sure you have this selected, make sure this is broken there like that. I'm pointing at icons here and I'm just saying this and that. That's basically what I'm doing. So if you need more clarity, let me know. Crap. Possible to delete edge, then extrude to make it straight. Yeah, but it'll probably destroy your arch. I don't, because remember the UVs. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible. You could give it a shot. I would give it a shot. You know. Yeah, see, yeah, you need, like, where's your snap? Like, your snap is gone. Like, what? There's snapping in here. Where is that? Show header. Let's turn that off. Let's turn it back on. What the? Where is your UV snap? It's probably staring me in the face, but it's supposed to be up here. It's supposed to have some. Look in the other bar. Not here. No, that's not it. You don't want none of this. I think. Huh. They're supposed to have a thing up here, but whatever. Okay, rip region. The right side. Okay, the right side. Tools. View. Tool. The right side of my screen. Okay, I'm on all the way to the right side of my screen right here. The entire screen. Okay, here you go. Oh, you mean up here? This is where snap. Nah, this is not right. Above the compass. I mean up here? Oh, okay, like up in here? No, hold on. Something is going on here with this scene. And I think it's because I converted it from your 4.1 file. Yeah, no. UV editing. You're supposed to have, hold on. Let's put a stupid mesh in there. Yeah, look at this. Where is this? Where's that up there? That's gone. All that is gone. What is going on? Hold on. What? Anyways, whatever. We don't need it. I know you have it up. You have this up here, but I don't think it's the same thing. Because if I press G and I press Control, it's not snapping. But if I do it in here, it'll snap. Yeah, I think it's because I converted your file to 4.1 or something. But anyways, whatever. So I mean, sorry, to the 3 point whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's just scale this. Yeah, sorry about all that. I'll just get back on track here. Okay, guys. So like you see, I got this. Now I'm gonna scale this so that these lines line up. Hopefully, let's try scale. And scale Y. Let's go. Actually, this should be the other way around. Hold on. No. Hold on. Let's rotate. No, this should be right. Okay, scale this. Oh, scale Y. It's kind of correct there. Let's get a little bit more. Yeah, that looks kind of correct. Let's put this guy down here. Scale Y. We'll probably have to go to the bottom one to see what this looks like. Scale Y. Wow, that's not even correct, but I tell him just dodge. That's good advice. Okay, so that's it. So look at that. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Side there. I would do L, select all that. Let's go P, make that new. You can replace all that with that. Did you use an array modifier? Yes, you did. That's exactly what you did. You clicked apply, yeah. And good work. Gonna duplicate this. Rotate 90. Z-axis. Grab X. Let's bring this over. Blender snapping. So guys, blender snapping is not perfect. Just in case if anybody out there is wondering. I didn't do the inside also, so that's my bad. We could always get to that, I guess. Let's duplicate that. Let's duplicate that in a better way. I think it's Alt D is the instance duplicator. Yep. Let's rotate. Again. come in here, select that. That's where we want to do everything. Cursor to selected. Let's just put the point right there. Perfecto. Let's undo that. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's try it again. There. Okay, good to go. Do I use quick favorites? No, not really. Was that Q? Yeah, no quick favorites right now. Right click on buttons to add items to this menu. Oh, okay, yeah, that's nifty. I probably should. Probably save me tons of time, right? Yeah, I think I'll look into. I'll probably use quick favorites a lot more now, seeing that you mentioned that, because I don't want to let you down. It's a you know, I always try to learn from people that's come on the stream here, you know. I think using quick favorites is going to save a lot of time. I should use that more. Okay, bam. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. There you go. I'm gonna send this back to you. Hold on here. Let's just let's do the array thing. Array of sunshine. Array. Oh, didn't quite make it over here. These arches are gonna have to be squeezed. Let's see what he said here. Okay. I added view selected. Ah! Oh, view selected. You could just, why don't you, oh, you don't have a numpad. View selected is slash on your numpad. Yeah, I was figuring that's what you did. So I'm gonna do that to scale. Let's do a Y. Just gonna bring them over here. Glue dukes. Very good, sir. Very good. That's the way we do it. Okay, in the end, you're just trying to create like something cool, right? You're not trying to like create like some kind of architectural model. You know, you're just trying to make something that works, and that works. That works. I love it. Grab X. Yeah, that's how we do things on the stream here anyway, guys. You know, whatever works, that's what we use. Let me see, you're gonna go Control M to mirror, and then on the the Y axis. Yep, bring that back. Coming back around again. Oh, really? Control M, Y. Okay, enter. You don't use a numpad. The numpad is like the most powerful pad for Blender. The way I said that, it sounded weird. Yeah, but it's like the coolest thing for Blender. Like, you gotta use a numpad with Blender for sure. You just gotta. Ooh, man, yeah, you scale those. Why not just up to here? That looks more correct. Let's get that. Oh, display face orientation. Oh, that's nice. Wow. You and I gotta have a chat, sir. I'm loving the way your head thinks. So all we gotta do is if we let's see if we update this one arch. Yeah, boy. Oh, let's see. At least those will be correct. What about these? Didn't I? Is this separate? What the? Whatever. Yeah, anyway, so what I was about to say is that if you come in here and you fix these, you fix the underside, it should all work. But I think this is fine, whatever. We don't need to fix the underside. What? Posture check and hydrate. King Mule is saving me right now. So I'm gonna posture check here in real life. And then I'm gonna hydrate. I'm gonna drink some water, some agua. Don't worry, I'm not Spanish. I just like the word agua. Agua. Yeah. Aqua. Exactly. And I'm gonna return this to Coom. Very nice job, sir. I love it. Good work. Good work. Your brick and your building is coming along. I'll send this back so you could take a
Aqua.
Yes, X Nikki. Yes. Agua. I would make your brick here the same size. So I would select these like what you did here. They're already selected. I'll just scale them back there a little bit. Oh, Potemkin. Yeah, well, sometimes when you play those games, like they get into kind of like a hard mode. Like especially if your skill level is up, like the game is set to detect that, and then it raises the skill of the bosses. That's what's going on there. So normally he wouldn't be that difficult. But in this case he is for you right now. Oh, come on, man. There you go. There we go. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Guys. Oh, snap. What the hell? Okay, I see. Okay, this makes more sense now. Why isn't it? Anyways, yeah, that's fine. Sweet. Looking good. Wow, you did a lot of brickwork, man. All this looks great. Okay, I'm gonna send this to you, and yeah, the arch. You know, forget my way. My way is for some other time. Basically, what I would have done is to rebuild the arch. That's all I would have. That's basically what I would have done. So what I would have done is this. I'll just show you real quick. What? Right, get a wrong tie, give another. Okay. Right. Wow. Killed you? That is nuts. This is how I would have rebuilt this arch. The same ways I think that we've done them in the past. Let's see. I think in Blender you could do. You know what? This is a good add-on to have here. Let's see if I have this add-on. Hold on. I think I have like these extra objects here, and then I have one called like CAD. There's like a CAD thing. Let's see if we could find that. Okay. Let's see what we got here, guys. I'm gonna take a look. Right click on that. Yeah, see, like tiny CAD. So there's a thing called tiny CAD. There's a bunch of these little CAD tools and stuff like that. Let's see, loop tools. Right, you got curves, you got all kinds of weird stuff in there. Bridge. Okay, so let's take a look. I have all kinds of little tiny things. Yeah, you need like a CAD arch. Let's see here. Arc. Look, it has this thing called arc right here under curves. I'm just doing a double check here on the mesh. See if there's any kind of weird funky stuff in here. Yeah, it's nothing like that, right? So on the curve, what does the arch look like in curve? Oh, it's truly an arc. Oh. Okay. More circular. Alright, I'm just gonna do it the dumb way here. Let's come in here. Let's make this yeah, have a good night, King Demuli. You know, it sounded like you got stressed out there with the fact that it killed you and stuff. Hey King Demuli, you know, just so that you know, I really like fighting games also. So if you're into you know, Street Fighter and all that sort of stuff.
I hate Potemkin.
Yeah, boy.
Cuteness over 9,000!
Bye bye, I hate Potemkin. Have a good night. Have a good night, King Demuli. King Demuli, have a good night. And you know what? Next time you'll be able to beat him. Like for sure, for sure. Yeah, so how you do an arc in CAD is different because I think there may be CAD tools that you could do. You could make arcs in Blender, but let's try it. Let's try it a dumb way. So I'm gonna make a plane here. Let's rotate that. So like what you did.
This
like
is for you, Potemkin. Big fart sound effect.
Yep. Let's do it this way. Let's come in here. Let's make a circle. Rotate X 90. Did it do it? What is this? It's not. Come on, you could do it. Curve, circle. Okay. Not even. Hold on here, guys. Ah, boy. Okay, I'll see you later. Have fun. Have a good night's rest. Don't let it stress you out, man. You'll get it next time. Let's rotate this. Come on. Is my noms lock not working? What is going on here? Okay. There we go. Man. Okay. Oh, let's bring this down here. This would be the basis of the arch if I was doing one. So I like how you did your arch. I would have just rebuilt it. That's all that I would have. That's the only difference. So grab Y, grab Z. That's the only difference. Like every way that you did yours is perfect. I would have just rebuilt it, and the reason why I'm rebuilding it is so that, oh boy, the blender has a problem with snapping, guys. That's why I got this tool right here. I'll show you guys in a minute here. That's why I got this tool called CAD Snap. It's a plugin. I think it's for free. I think you might have to pay like $2 for it. You click here and you select wherever you want. Oh, sorry. You select here, CAD Snap. You select whatever you want. Then you press G. Then you grab what you want and you snap it. Literally. Oh boy. Hold on, guys. That worked for a minute there. I don't know what's happening now. I think now probably Blender's probably trying to crash. Is it because I had this open? Don't save. Anyways, guys, this is a plugin you could get if you want to get perfect snapping in Blender. Ugh, come on. Oh boy. I'm gonna kill this. I mean, what's even going on? Oh. We got this, guys. We got this. Let's do this. Let's come in here. We got this. Just kill. What was going on there? Okay, we got it now. Bam. Bam with the Spice Weasel. Let's go here. Okay. Back on track. You kidding me? I didn't save like what I did. You gotta be kidding me. Last session. Auto save. Quit. File. Hold on here. This happened the last time. Like literally I gotta make that save button so somebody out there could press it. You tell me all that time I didn't save? You gotta be kidding me. No way. Let's go here. Cool. Let's check the Blender 1 file. This is always a saving grace. Really? The Blender 1 file is from absolute 0? Wow. Yeah, Coombs, yeah, so like everything just got erased. I'm sorry. My Blender crashed. I'll do it quickly. I'll fix it. Don't worry. This could be fixed. Don't worry about it. Don't despair. I could do it before you even recognize. It's the knowledge that matters. Yup. I said like a true friend would. Don't worry, Nick. It's okay. You only wasted like 2 hours of my life. Okay, let's go here. We got it. We got it. I can fix this. I can fix this. Let's see. Unwrap. There we go. I'm fixing it right now. So probably apply rotation and scales. Yep. And come back here. Follow active quad. Push length. Ah, almost back in action. Yep, let's rotate that. Select the one side. Scale. Okay, we got that back. So we're almost done here. We're almost done. Almost got it back. This time I'm going to save. See if I had my coffee, guys. If I had the coffee that Exercise Nick is drinking right now, I'll be okay. What made Blender crash is because I didn't save all that work, and then I went into this plugin that I got called CAD Snap, and CAD Snap Blender didn't like that, so Blender was like, screw you, bro, screw you, Nick. I'm gonna crash and teach you a lesson. Okay, we got it back. We got it back. We got it back. Watch. And we're gonna make it better. I'll do you one better, Coom.
It's coffee time.
Yeah, boy. Save this time. Okay. Yeah. The only reason I didn't take coffee, guys, because we have like a whole 5 viewers in the live right now, and I didn't want to go away for the viewership to go away. So I hung in there, and I think my headache is almost gone now anyway. Okay, so here we are. That looks fine to me. That'll rock. I wouldn't do anything else. I'll just duplicate it back and fix it for you. Okay, that's fine. So there we are, arch brick. I did 2 hours worth of work in 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and save this. Let's cast that array. Array. Here we go. Array. Okay, let's go to full view here. Save this. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna Alt D that, rotate Z 90. Rotate Z minus 90. Yeah, this is how I normally would work without, you know, jabbering and trying to point things out and stuff. Maybe this is the way to go from here on in the stream. Scale X. Scale X. Oh, come on. Grab X. There you go. Okay. Get rid of the old. Oh. Get rid of the old and keep the new. Okay. Speed running is always cool. I was pressing the animation button there by accident. Scale 1 here. Okay, so that's nice and nifty up in there. Let's get rid of this. Let's mirror this one here. D, Control M, X, Y. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm so sorry it's so late by you guys, man. Like, for real. Hold on, let's delete that. But maybe if people I had more viewers, I would have done this full time, like I did like a year ago, and you know, I'll be on earlier in Europe. But yeah, we don't have that many viewers, so I can't live off of this. I'm not Queso and what's the other guy's name? What's some famous streamer's name? You guys let me know in the comments. Like Queso, and then the one guy from Brooklyn. He lives in New York here too. Oh my gosh, you guys know I'm talking about the other black guy. He's cool. I like him. But I think he curses a little too much though. But oh guys, you guys know who I'm talking about. Kai Cenat. Yeah, that guy. I didn't know who he was, and then come to find out, he's a native New Yorker just like myself. Eh? Okay, I got it back, Koom. I got it back. New York State. New York City is okay. But New York State is where most of the sane people live. Don't believe everything you see in the news. The news is a completely weird view of what New Yorkers think, and that kind of thing. New York, most New Yorkers are very I wouldn't put that, I'm just going to leave it like that. New York is a cool place to live. Yeah. Some of the things that the leadership does in New York, most of New York do not agree with it. If you've seen, I don't know if you follow the news, but most of the stuff that they put out there, like as if like New York is down with half of the stuff that they're in, like no. Most people in New York is not down with what the government is doing right now, and that kind of thing. And not to be overly political, but just had to say that. So don't believe what you see in the news. Most New Yorkers are very conservative. I'll put it to you that way. Right? Because you get people coming from different parts of the world thinking that New Yorkers are slack, and we're not really slack. It's just the few slack ones seems to be in the news all the time. Oh, what's happening? Oh, sorry, I was fixing the brick back how I had it. Okay, so everything, so I did all that work in what, like 3 minutes. That took us before 2 hours. I was yammering. Okay, there you go, fixed. I'm gonna send this to you. I'm just scaling your brick to make your brick line up, like the walls and all that. I'm sorry if you don't like it, you don't have to worry about it. Just take your arches and run for the hills. I'm gonna send this to you back. So you'll be editing, put this back here in layout. Trying to set up your file so it looks nice. Okay, there you go. I'll send you the file. Yeah, I don't know if you follow the news, you know. I mean, the leaders of New York is just crazy right now, you know. And most New Yorkers don't agree with them, you know. You know, we're not California. I'll put it to you that way, you know. But people from California love to come here. Yeah, I'm getting a little too deep into it, but you know, I don't want to say things like that. I just want to say that, you know, we're not like what is being portrayed on TV. New York City, and I believe some people in New York City don't agree also, but you know, you get the majority of a small subset of people, and you think the entire state is like that, and that's not how it is. You know, everybody, you know, most people they want, you know, they believe in you know, more conservative views and stuff like that. You know, that's the best way I could put it here. You could look that up. You know, so a lot of things that are happening in the news, you know, like you hear all these crazy, I don't know if you look at the news, but you hear all these crazy things that, you know, different people, you know, the leadership in New York is doing, and you're like, man, New York is crazy. But nope, the people here, we don't agree with it either. You know, we don't agree with what they're doing and stuff like that. You know, we agree with some things is okay, but then other things is definitely not good in the long run for humanity. Put it here that way. You know. Okay, so let's check this out. I'm gonna send this to you. I'm just gonna send you the blend file. Do you want me to put the textures in also? I mean, you already got the text. Yeah, no need, right? Okay, so I pointed everything at inside of one folder here like this. So I'm gonna send you this zip file right now. I mean, I guess the blend file is already a zip file, but I'm still gonna send it to you. That's 2 megabytes. Anyways, whatever. There you go. Yeah, it's the brick arches. That's your arches re-bricked. And I was about to show how I would do the arches, but yeah, whatever. Who cares? You know, it crashed on me, so it crashed on me. Oh, sorry, long delay. It crashed on me because I wasn't meant to show you. That's why. So I don't make a fool of myself. Okay, let's check out some Warframe models. Warframe models. Warframe. No, guys, I got these off of the Warframe site that they provide so that you could do mods for the models. So let's see what these look like. You'll be looking at this for the first time with me. So if you don't know what Warframe is a game made by Digital Extremes about these ninjas, kind of ninjas in space. But it's a little more than that, right? But that's the quickest way that they explain it. Space ninjas. Am I going to make mods? I probably should have. You know, I probably, to be honest with you guys, Kum, I always love the questions you ask me. It's so on point. Huh? I'm not gonna lie to you. I should have, looking back at like this whole adventure into game development. I'm thinking that I should have just did a bunch of mods and tried to sell the things that I mod on their marketplace. That's what I should have done, right? Hindsight is 2020. You know, that means that, you know, if you could go back into the past or go into the future and see your mistakes or see how things turned out, then you can make a better path for yourself, right? But I didn't know what the future. I didn't realize game development was so hard. You know, I knew it was hard. I knew it was hard. Mods are not free for Warframe, no. You can mod things for Warframe, and yeah, I don't think you could download any free, not ones that you could play in the game. You know, like playing the official game. Maybe there may be some unofficial mods, I guess, I'm not sure. But most stuff in Warframe you gotta pay for, because Warframe is a free game. So anybody, I guess in most parts of the world, could download Warframe, and you could play Warframe for completely free. So the only things that you buy is like any kind of modded helmets, modded battle armor, different colors, all the small accessories. You could buy that stuff if you want. You don't have to, you know. And I guess that's how they're making their money, because they're the first game on multiplayer game online to do that. I think Warframe was the first. Digital Extremes was the first people to do that. You know, and now you could buy stuff in their store. So even if you spend, like, let's say if you spend $25 US, or even if you spend 30, even if you spend $35 US, that on their in-game content, right, that is still a pretty good deal, because you got the game for free, and the game is at least a $65 value on that game, and you don't pay that up front. So if over the course of playing Warframe for like 4 or 5 years you spend $35 on like accessories like helmets and weapons and stuff, you're still doing pretty good. I used to okay, the Skyrim modding where everything people make is for free. Oh, okay. Yeah, but can you play it on the official servers though? You know, that's the thing. So Warframe has one main server that everybody congregates to. I'm not sure if there's other servers out there, but it's like World of Warcraft, almost like one server. Well, there's multiple servers, but it's one universe that everybody. So like whatever helmets or armor or guns you buy, everybody could see it. Oh, okay. A single player. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought Skyrim. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at some of these models. These models. These are models, so that you can do mods off of them. So let's take a look. Let's see let's see how the AAA game studios do have their Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna extract this one. Let's pick another one. Oh, let's extract this one. Okay, I just letting you guys, this is not ripped. This is off of their this is off of Warframe's cycle. They offer their models here. So I don't know what we're gonna get. You know, I truly don't know what they have here. Extract here. Geoplace C. I don't even know what that. What is this? Geoplace South Carolina. Get rid of that. Don't know what that is. Let's extract this one here. Let's extract that one here. Okay. Let's extract this here. Okay, let's take a look inside of these folders and see what these models look like. Let's check Atlas. Oh, OBJ, and it has textures and in-game textures? What? Let's take a look. Wow, this thing is huge. Wow, this is a war. Look at this thing. This is a Warframe. Wow, that came right in. Is there any textures on this already? Let's take a look. Ooh. That's very cool. Let's look at the. I'm gonna take a look at the folder here. Warframe, Atlas. Oh, they have an FBX. Okay, let's try the FBX instead. Cool. We play Warframe. You say Atlas is your favorite. What's your favorite? Cool. Let's play Warframe together. You used to play Warframe for real? Wow. The desktop. Oh, many years ago? Yeah. You should come back, man. Okay, I imported the FBX. Even better. The FBX preserved the normal data, right? So the smooth, it preserved the smoothing. Oh, your PC can't handle it now. Okay. Oh, look, and the text is trying to do the textures. Let's take a look. And shading. Let's see what the textures look like. Oh boy, this might work. Let's see here. Let's go file external data, and we could do let's come here, find missing files. We're gonna point it to that folder. Warframe, Atlas, in-game textures, source texture. So they have source texture. We're gonna look at the source textures, guy. In-game. Whoa! Look at this. Can't find Brawler PNG. What is it talking about? Okay. Okay, let's see here. External data. Find missing files. Let's check the source textures. Maybe that's what it's looking for. Find missing file. No, it's still not. Ah, boy. Let's take a look. Fun things becoming projects, guys. Let's see. And the files, images. Okay, map 1. Oh, why is the name like map 1, map 2, map 3? That's stupid. What is map 5? Like, who knows what that is? It's a base map, base color map, in-game texture. There's nothing in here called map 5. Why is the name map 5 in the FBX? Oh, is the FBX packed? Is it supposed to? Hold on here. Let's check here real quick. Okay, let's come in here. Let's go import. Let's try the FBX one more time. Let's choose the Atlas. Okay, let's look right here. Animation, amateur, some normals. Yeah, whatever. You know, like whatever. I'm not. Oh, it has image search in it. Come on, get it. Yeah, it's not doing it right. It wants me to load it in manually. So you guys, you see, it's not me. It's not. I'm not doing things manual. It's the app. It's the way they packed it. Okay, let's see. I don't even know what map 6 is. What is that? Atlas body. Oh, this is a helmet. Okay, I got it. Okay. Let's go to normal. In game. Helmet normals. There we go. What is that? Emission? Oh, this is hot. Oh snap, guys, we're building a warframe in Blender. You know what? Building it here in Blender 4.1 might not be a good thing. Let's get rid of that piece of crap. Let's go into like regular Blender. Blender 4.1 is good, but let's just do it here. File. We're just gonna do one. No, let's do a girl one. Okay, let's go here. FBX. Let's look for a girl one. That'll be Valkyrie, I think. Let's go into Valkyrie. Berserker. Look at this, guys. So if my game models don't look like this, then we're not, you know. This is how you know if my game models, guys, is not looking like this, then you know. Let's see what a wireframe on this looks like. Not bad. Let's go into shading. Let's just get all the shading going on. Oh wait a minute! Look at it, brought all the shading in. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, boy. Well, it brought most of it in. Wow. Yeah, that's really weird. Helmet. Oh, bazooka helmet, AO, bazooka helmet, ID mask, AO. Oh, this is the source files. Bazooka helmet in game, bazooka, okay. Helmet diffuse. Ah, boy, check it out. Let's go normal map. Oh, you see what they did? They put N for normal, D for diffuse. Okay. Why didn't I do that? I'm actually spelling out normal, spelling out diffuse, and sometimes misspelling it. Let's just see what a full helmet looks like. Helmet is emission, is E. Why didn't I do that? Come on. I think I could go back and rename all the files for Soul. Maybe I can. Emissive color. Oh, there's emissive strength, right? Oh, look at that. Zoing, zoing, zoing. Okay. Enough screwing around. What does that look like? Oh, this is even better because you could change the color on that. What's an emission map? An emission map is a map. An emission map is a map where you can tell it that these parts here are emissive, like lights. So basically, you're telling it that this part of the texture is a light. So see, like, look at that. You see, like, how it looks like that. Hold on here. Cool, I gotta fix something. Non-color. Okay, there we go. That's fixing. Oh yeah, look at this. This is great. Great work. So you see that, like this here, like it's telling that these little spots here is lights. That's what it's doing. So now if I go here and I could turn this little ambient, little bloom. If I put a little bloom on there and I do the threshold, maybe something like that. Let's go intensity. Let's put it like that. Yeah, like that, like lights like that. I'm trying to show you in a proper way. See that? That's what the emissive map does. A map that shows where the parts are lights. Okay. Let's finish the head here. Normal map. S map is a they're using specular maps in here. Specular maps is like shine for things that are shiny. Let's plug that in. Specular. Specularity. Let's turn the roughness down. I want to see what these maps look like here, over here. So what we could do here, we could tell it to review what it is we're watching. Wow, look at this thing. Is that how that is? Wow. You see, you can learn a lot from watching some of these, how these people approach doing their. They put a helmet on a. What size map is that? It's not even a square. Is that a non-square map? Everything else, oh, for the helmets they did non-square. What? This is Valkyrie. Yeah, for the helmets they did non-square maps. But it's probably actually square, it's just different. It's like, yeah, 2048 by 1024, so it's multiples of 2. Right? But it just packed everything. You know why? You know why they probably wanted to do it like this? Because the head and the helmet is what you'll be focusing on the most. And actually in game, you'll be focusing mostly on the back. So the back is got to be interesting. Right? Because when you play in the game, it's like that from behind. Let's do the body. I think this is fine for the head. I don't think there's any other maps in there. Let's do the body. I like deconstructing stuff like this. It really gives you a good idea of you know, what to do with your own stuff. In-game textures. This is body diffuse. Oh, look at that. Nice texture. Look at that. Looking pretty good. Let's fix this. Let's get a regular normal map there. Body normal. And let's go non-color. Yep. Very good. Let's build up the rest of the stuff here. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah. Let's put the emission map. Uh, this is Coom's new favorite map here. Let's go put that in there. Emission. I don't think the body has much emissions. Oh yeah, the body does. Look at this, Coom. Zoing. Yeah, the body actually has some emissions on there. Let's see what other maps they have in here for the body. Oh, just a specular map. Tint mask diffuse. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so let's go specular. Yep. Turn the roughness down a bit. Wow, that's nice and shiny. Turn the metallic down a bit. Wow, we got a warframe in here. Look at that. That model's pretty cool. Let's see the other maps, guys. And I'm gonna close up the stream in a minute. Let's see here, body tint. I'm actually glad I didn't. What is these things? I don't even know what these map things are. Let's check the other one. So these seems to be other things you could add on top. So yeah, those are, we don't need to see what those are. We got a warframe, guys, in Blender. I'm gonna save this. It's Valkyrie. Let's call it model for now. Model. Save file. Okay, cool. Look at that. That's cool. A warframe in Blender. Oh man, I feel like to put bones in this. I feel like to put bones in this. I feel like to put bones in. You know what we could do? We could take this warframe and we could put it up in remember that one thing up there? This is Mixamo. Let's try this. Mixamo. Let's get a dance. Let's get a dance in warframe. Let's try. I gotta have something. I gotta have a stick for the stream. I'm just kidding, guys. Let's check this out. Login. Okay, I'm gonna log in here, guys. Come on. Okay, guys. So we got to make some more here. Let's Let's dump Valkyrie in there. Let's save this. Export. I mean, it already has an OBJ in here. Let's see what we could do. No. Let's do this one. Let's export. OBJ. Selected only, yes. Oh, actually, no. You want everything. Export. Very strange the way that they built this. Wait a minute, where is... Oh, we exported as OBJ, that's what? Export... Okay, here it is. Selected only, let's go. Alright, let's grab that up, let's snap that up, download, let's see here. Upload character. FBX OBJ. You could do a .zip file. Whatever. Desktop. Let's go Warframe. Valkyrie. Aha. Alright, it's doing it, guys. Let's see. Mixamo is a good resource. Oh, look at this! It's in there. Let's see. So let's go next. Put the chin. That's the chin. Yeah, and then the wrist. Yup. And the elbows. And then the knees. The groin. Okay. Right there. And then yeah, go on. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. I think what's going on with the Warframe models is that they broke up certain parts of the model. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. That is nuts. It just came alive. What? That looks good to me. Oh yeah, we gotta let's do dance. Which dance would you like? Hip hop dance? Oh, she got moves. She got moves. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, what? That's some serious moves right there. We're gonna get that one. Download. Don't mind if I do. Sure. Sounds good. Download that immediately. Bam. Hip hop dancing. Slide dance. Let's put this right here. Okay. Bam. Let's import that back into Blender. I'm gonna just put this in a new collection so we can hide this. New collection, Alchemy. Okay. Can't wait. Let's go. Alright, go back to this one. So we're gonna hide this guy. Let's bring in our hip hop dancer import. FBX, slide dance, blah 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 blah. Looking good. Import. Okay. It says it's imported. I imported. Oh, she's tiny. Anyway, she's doing a hip hop dance. Oh snap! And we have the right kind of music that just I didn't plan this, guys. The right music just popped up. Let's do it. Okay guys, we need a dance floor here. Let's get a dance floor happening. I'm gonna spend like all the rest of the stream making the dance floor hot. Not really. Oh, let's do it. Snap hotness. guys, I got this. I got this. Let's get it going. Oh, snap. Just sticking it, landing it. Can't have the background look like that. There you go, that's better. So funny you could do this like in Blender like this. Scoop it up. Oh snap. Smooth it up. There you go. Yeah, boy. Yeah, dancing Warframes on XSI next show. Alright guys, enough fooling around. That was fun. It was fun looking at the model. You know, I think I learned a little bit in there. And it was fun working on Coom's very cool castle. Coom, when you finish your castle, let me see the results. And I hope that the file I gave you was, you know, that you're able to go in there and kind of help you out a little bit there. You know, I mean, it's no big deals. Thanks for sharing. And yeah, and everybody else that came in and said hello. Everybody like King Demuli. Also, you know, for you know, sharing his love for Guilty Gear X. You know, I like to play that game also. You know, so yeah, we're just gonna end here, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, God bless, and remember to tune in. Check out the YouTube. Check me out on TikTok once in a while. I like to post out there, and I hope you guys have a good night, and God bless. See you guys tomorrow. God willing. Bye bye.
For generations you've slept. No purpose. No call to wake you. Grenier. Seeds from the ruins of the old war, swallowing colonies whole. But there's still hope. The Tenno. Monuments of an ancient warrior caste. Scattered across frail worlds. Together, they fought back. Bringing an end to an empire. Then, they left Forgotten. Like a dream. Wake up, Tenno.